Hello and welcome back to Cram Farms. First up for today is finishing in the house wrap on the gables on this side and putting the window in on the gable on the other side. So here we are approaching the side of the house with our wonderful driver, Craig. He will be your tour guide for the day. Now we'll be taking a brief trip backwards. And somehow we're supposed to be up there. Oh, here we are. Whoop, whoop. Stop. We gotta hit the bottom. All right, we have arrived.
Now, how are you gonna hold the roll?
I'm not exactly sure. I might have to hold it really close to you. And we're just gonna have to slowly move, I think. This is gonna be a slow process. This should be interesting. Okay, that was not a fun or easy process, but the top is done. We could not video while we were up there. The wind blowing and grabbing that house wrap was almost like a kite. But that side is up there, and oof! We have one more side to do, but we are going to go work inside for a little bit, and we will work on the other side when the shade is on that side, which will be later this afternoon. So we are just going to drive this little guy around, or no, maybe. Where are we going? Why are we going up?
Let's get a good picture.
Ay, ay, ay. Look at our roof. All right, so from up here you can see my garden beds, which they've gotten some attention this year. They need more attention. You can see green, and you can see my lettuce is going to, nope, that's not my arugula going to seed. I mean my cilantro going to seed over there, almost. You can see my marigolds from up here, and basil, there's a pepper. My strawberries, tomatoes are over there. Where did I plant that other one? Herbs, I think. There are one batch of chickens in the garden area. Let's see if we can see. Oh, look. So let's see. 3 of the sheep are sleeping under there. Where are William and Lamb Chop?
They were there.
So William and Lamb Chop are somewhere over there. And then Buttercup is looking in that pile, and there's Millie. Our solar panels, the powerhouse that's almost finished. And way back in the back, before the tree line though, there's 2 pastures we still have to fence in. All the posts are up, we just gotta finish the fencing back there, the wire. And so this is our little Cram Farms area. Let's look over here on the side. So obviously this is the house, and then there's the shipping container. And, yep. The house is down there. It's a pretty sky.
I was trying to get a pano. I messed it up.
This thing moves too much to get a pano. So moving inside, we are going to work on this laundry room interior wall that is right below the girls' loft that we worked on the other day. So the first thing we did, we went up here and we marked every 16 inches, there it is, a mark on these 2 studs, because the wall is going to set up right between those 2 ceiling joists, and we are going to, once we get the wall up there, we've got to have a point to attach the wall to those 2 joists. So we went ahead and marked the whole way down every 16 inches so we can put a support in there. And now we're going to start with our bottom plate, and then we will do our studs, and then our top plate, just like we've done on all the other interior walls. But we don't need a level wall, this one?
Yes, I'll level it before we.
Before we attach that. And then after they're all attached, then you just attach this to the wall. Is that the deal?
And I'll do what?
Attach the middle.
Yeah, we'll go down this side, and we'll come down this side.
Then we'll go in the middle.
Then we'll level the wall before we hit the nail.
Beautiful. You're just doing one? We're getting ready to put the other ribbon board up for the other loft. So in order to do that, we are measuring from the floor up to where the bottom of the ceiling joist for this room will be. And then we're pulling a string across and marking in the middle where it is so that we'll make sure that when we put the ribbon board up, we keep it level all the way across. So right now we're putting the lag screws. We're putting lag screws into the ribbon board. The reason we're using lag screws as opposed to nails or regular screws is because the sheer weight of this being a floor, the lag screws won't pull through the boards like a screw or a nail could. All right, so with the ribbon board all the way on the other side done, now we start working on the ribbon board that goes on top of this wall. On top of this wall that we set yesterday. When did we set this wall? Yesterday. So now we're gonna set this ribbon board on top of there, and then that's what will allow us to start running the ceiling floor joists. We're just flipping it forward, right? So here we're gonna set this. You see where it's not even there. We're gonna have to pull and push the wall and get everything level. Ribbon boards all around now. This is our last ribbon board we're securing right now. When we're done with the lag screws going down here, then we'll be ready to start setting our joists going across.
Ready?
All right guys, thanks so much for joining us today. We got a lot done. We did that gable end on the outside, finished the house wrap up. Then we came inside. We got the wall up for the laundry room, that interior wall, secured it to the ceiling joist on that side, and then we came over and got all of the ribbon boards on and secured to the walls all the way around. Now they're all ready for us to start with the ceiling joist on this side. So we have ceiling joists left to do on this side. Hopefully we can get those done tomorrow. The other thing we halfway started and counted up boards for is the very last interior wall, and that is for our bathroom. So you'll see where we just laid the seal plate down here just to get a measurement. So we laid the seal plate down so we could get a measurement, get a count for how many studs we had left, and would you believe it, we had the exact number of boards. So we are going to get that done as soon as we get the loft ceiling joist, the loft floor joist, ceiling joist for this room up, and then that's all the interior walls. What we'll have to do after that is get the plywood on the lofts for the floor. And next up is, we gotta put that one window in. We're gonna do that hopefully tomorrow when we do, yep, there's that window. When we do the house wrap on that gable and do that window. Lofts, and then this one wall, and then plywood on the lofts, and then it's time for plumbing and electrical. So it's moving along. We have hopefully a lot of days coming up where we're gonna be able to just work. Still it's hot, you know, like the hottest part of the day. We're trying to work in the mornings and in the evenings. Today we did pull an all-dayer. So thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love for you to continue following our DIY off-grid house build. And we still have lots more stuff to do on this homestead too. So stay tuned for all of that. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you don't already. And if not, we'll see you on the next video.